Welcome everyone to Carappee Hill Conservation Park and Darke Peak. Enjoy the video. Dusty Roads, Australia. Hello everybody, welcome back to Dusty Roads, Australia. Today we're going to Carappee Hill Campground and also to Darke Peak, which is on the Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. Believe it or not, Carappee Hill means place of water and became a conservation park in 1973, covering some 850 hectares. If you have a look at the front right hand corner of my bumper bar, you'll see a black snake laying on the road. I just accidentally ran him over. I just turned around to make sure he was okay. These red-bellied black snakes are very venomous. However, they're also very tough. They breed them tough here in Australia, let me tell you. Watch how the snake slithers away after being run over. We're now looking for the Carappee Hill campsite. Believe it or not, this is the second time I've been up through these roads to try and find it. Hopefully today is the day. There's a lot of good four-wheel drive tracks in this area as well. Hopefully we'll find a bit more than just this. This would make a nice spot to camp as well. I think I'm going to get the polish out when I get home and get rid of some of these scratches. But I suppose that's what four-wheel driving is all about. Carappee Hill Conservation Park. It was dedicated on the 30th of the 8th, 1973. It had been a water conservation reserve since the 1st of the 12th, 1955. Wow. Prior to this, it was leased for grazing purposes, and the park covers an area of 920 hectares, with the hill covering 63% of the area, rising to 495 metres above sea level. Now you'll find this place, Carappee Hill Conservation Park, only about 10 kilometres from Darke Peak. According to this sign, the caravanning camping area is over here. At the moment, we are down here. And yet, if you follow that road around that way, you end up on private property, which is this way. Obviously a farmer's tractor's been here recently. I certainly don't intend to encroach on a farmer's private land. far as I can see, there is no road going out that way. So I think the Port Lincoln Shire Council, who put up these signs, should make things a little bit clearer, I believe. Anyway, we'll push on and see how far we go. Here we are at the camping area. We finally found it. Hey, it took us 2 trips to get here to see it all. Carappee Hill, call it. There's a toilet over there. We're going to look at that in a minute. Just let me look around. I don't think there's any snakes, but no one's been here for a long time, I'd say, by the look of it. And you never know. You never know what's here. So safety is always first in my mind. Don't know what that is. Ah. Okay. Yeah, whenever you come to places like this, always have a bit of a look around first before you go touching things or walking over things like logs and so on. You just don't know what's here. Some of the weedy wildflowers are growing. I think the tank's seen better days. Obviously the Port Lincoln Shire Council, who's supposed to look after these things, hasn't been here for a while. Might have to send them a bit of a message, I think. These premises are for private use. These premises are private. If you use it, please do not abuse it. Clean up your rubbish and close the door. Thank you very much. Let's have a look inside, eh? Hope it's not locked. Nope, she's open. Wow. Well, it's got everything you need. Reminds me of my old place back at Lightning Ridge. Except this one's a little bit better. Got a book here we can sign in a minute. Wow. Very old school. Beautiful old table. Believe it or not very dusty. See a little bit of dust. Not that that's a bad thing. And some beds. Beds there. And bunk beds there. A little wardrobe. I don't know what's inside it. Oh, it's a little Carol heater. Just there. Oop. I don't know if you can see. Wardrobe's not much good. Anyway, and a fridge. Wow. What's the fridge got in here? Dirty old plates. There's no power going to it, obviously. Just somewhere to store your plates and your glasses and so on. But it is for private use, and they don't have to have it here. So thank you very much to the people who own it. As I said, I believe the council owns and runs this. Port Lincoln Shire Council. Yeah, gas bottles are gone. There's no gas. You have to bring your own. An old outhouse here. Somewhere to sit. Hey, dusty roads. I won't go in there. Hasn't been open for such a long time, I don't think. Wow. They call it a room with a view. This is the back of it, up here. Well, this is supposedly the camping area. They said you can come up here, camp, a lot of walking trails apparently, which is good. They don't have to have this here. And also too, they said you can bring your caravan. Unless you've got a all-wheel drive, unless you've got an off-road van with a little bit of ground clearance, and you've got a car that can tow it correctly with a bit of power, I wouldn't recommend bringing it up here. You probably could make it with a normal road van, but it might cause a bit of damage, I'd say. It's a pretty area. These flowers here, hello. These plants here are very pretty too, but apparently they're weeds. From what I hear, from what I see and what I read. You wouldn't think weeds would be so pretty. And these melons, you'll find these melons all over the place. They look like a little watermelon, but don't try and eat them because they're poisonous. A gum nut sitting there on the ground. A lot of ant mounds. Here's one of those melons that's been opened up. They're poisonous, so don't try and open them. Don't try and eat them. Alright, let's have a quick look. A lot of ant mounds here too. Oh, I see a bit of toilet paper coming out there. At least there's something half decent here. Lift. That's not too bad. Yeah, very good. Bit of a long drop there, that's okay. You gotta go, you gotta go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Oh. Enough fun. Thank you for the toilet. For the Port Lincolnshire Council. Darke Peak pub. First pub in South Australia to have 4X on tap. Drove across the top in our 4-wheel drive. Wish I couldn't find a place to get on there. It says on our way to Darke Peak to see Carappee Hill, we stumbled upon a gem. I asked some locals, and apparently the Darke Peak range is about 4 miles long and contains 8 peaks. On the eastern slopes of the range is a quarry from where quartzite is taken on the southern end of the range, and is a huge 2 million gallon water service tank. You can even 4-wheel drive along the top of the range, where we did, of course. A perfect way to see a farming landscape below. After a big climb, we visited Darke Peak's grave monument. This stands in the base of the range and is a memorial to the first European who explored this area. Well, there you go. This is the old Hell Bent Hotel. Very first one here in Darke Peak. A little bit worse for wear, but never mind. Not that, of course, that's the old Outback Dunny. Seen better days, but I think if you really wanted to go, there's a place for you. Welcome to Darke Peak and our Hellbent Hotel. Very good. Now the boys back in the day, having a few beers. All the old trucks. Morris Commercial. Wow. If someone could tell me how old this one would be, I'd be keen to know. She's seen better days too. Wooden backing, wooden floor in the back. And of course the Darke Peak pub. Just as we pulled up, there were 2 people here. They left and they closed the pub. It's probably mid-afternoon, and I suppose there's not much more to happen here, so they closed up. But as I think I've said before, I don't know if it was recorded, but this is the first pub in South Australia to have a 4X on tap, 4X beer. Why here in Darke Peak? I don't know. Hellbent Hotel, Darke Peak. This shelter was the original Weybridge office in Darke Peak. The mural depicts J.C. Darke exploring in the area in 1844. Wow. Beautiful mural. Some of the Legends Festival's newspaper clippings by the look of it. Town like no other. An Eyre Peninsula Tribune community publication designed and compiled by the Cleves Area School, Year 10 students, October 2009. Well done to the Cleves Area School students. That's just terrific. Getting involved in the community. Beautiful old table. I like this in my place. Ooh, out in the backyard. You can see us having a few drinks around this table and seats. Well folks, thank you very much for joining me today. That's it from Carappee Hill and Darke Peak. Please like, subscribe and share this video. I would appreciate it. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. If there is somewhere on the Eyre Peninsula you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll see you on another Dusty Roads Australia.